Alright, folks, it's another day, another hustle. Today I'm coming to you, done with the errands and it's time to head on home. I'm just gonna take you around, show you what it looks like where I've been at today. I'm out in Sherwood, I'm at the farms now. There's alpaca farms, there is some vineyards, there's some fruit and veg, spacious place. A lot of gardening looking folk. I got an hour's drive back home. It's time to go to my property and get off other people's property. Liberty. Yeah, it was fun. Check out the scenery. We're out in a ranch land, farmland, lots of trees, and roads with no barriers. As always, no barriers, no lights. A lot of potholes now and then, and a lot of bad private roads. Look at all that scenery. Doesn't it look amazing? Oh, look, some deers are just there chilling out, coming out of the forest, eating the plantation. Yeah, whenever there's forest, there's like deer everywhere. Like you'll see a lot of signs that say, watch yourself. Look at those big doggies on patrol. Cheerful Creek Farms. Big town. To the left is the vineyards. Woo! And whoa! Yeah, that was fun. It's like a roller coaster, man. Farmers at the farmlands. Don't know about the tariffs if anybody's gonna complain. I still need to get machinery and all of that. And summer is coming. Who's gonna harvest everything when people have been deported out of America to El Salvador? Yeah, political climate out in the US is crazy, man. Everybody losing their shit. If you know people are losing their shit like during COVID, man, COVID was nothing. People losing their shit, losing their jobs, losing everything. And you know, a lot of folk in America have only had one job for a while, and you know, that's kind of their livelihood. If somebody takes that away, you gotta figure like, what the hell you gonna do? Especially if you have a house. Well, you still gotta pay rent. But there's people who can like get other jobs. There's plenty of jobs, but are you a professional for that job, or are you passionate about that job, or are you just gonna do that There's only one way to get through to this. Whoever created that. Way south in Sherwood, south Oregon, hours drive out of Portland. Dick's Auto Group. Map because I have satellite, so you see all the houses and everything. Post some pictures of the satellite view. Don't worry, I won't leave you out. Yeah, it's like neighborhoods and neighborhoods. And they all have the same grade roof. That's what you can see on the side. It's a lot of houses out here, man. I didn't think there was a lot of houses. Sherwood is busy. It's all the people that run away from the big city. Big city is just trashed. Like all the big cities in America are like trashed. It's just people on drugs, pooping everywhere, defecating, if you want to call it, doing number twos, number ones, taking their stuff, and just being unruly. Ever since the George Floyd thing, man, the homeless people just like taking over cities. So everybody don't want to be in the cities, man. It's like even rough to come and go and like party in the city. People's cars were getting broken into. At some point they were stealing like catalytic converters out of like Priuses. But they stopped that by like going to the factories that were buying that stuff and like gave them some serious warnings or whatever. But yeah, they stopped doing that because people park cars outside in the street, so it's very easy for those dudes to like just drive around, and when they see a Prius, bam, you wake up in the morning or come out of the place that you went to go eat or visit, your car just sounds like, and you're like, what the hell? And you look under, your cat is gone. Basically coming back to like areas that I went to this area at the back, and I came down this road. But yeah, most stuff looks the same kind of houses, same kind of design. That's why I say like in every neighborhood you'll find like a Smurf blue house. It's always a Smurf house. So yeah, there's a lot of that. Is that an Impala? loves fruit and veg. Which is a different state. Washington, its neighbors with Oregon. So this is all the West Coast. So on top, it's basically Alaska, Canada, and then you get to Washington State, and then it changes over. This is like when you're driving down south. It changes from Washington State, then you hit Oregon. After Oregon, you go hit California. After California, Mexico. And California is big, big. Like North California is where the farms are at. They even wanna change the name and call it like Jefferson. So California will be split into two. And only the south will be called California still. The north will be called Jefferson. After Thomas Jefferson. I figure. So yeah, they had a petition for that at some point. I don't know how far they go with it. But yeah, they just don't like South California because it's all the Hollywood and crazy rich people and crazy poor people, struggling poor people, artists, all sorts of artists. Yeah, and they basically like, as you go south, like you hit the Emerald Triangle. Is it? Yeah, the Emerald Triangle. The famous Emerald Triangle, where everybody was growing weed. In the 60s, where Camp went and raided and messed up all the productions. But they still do it. A lot of intricate roads. A lot of people, they're starting to make traffic circles in America, well, in Washington and Oregon. And people don't know how to treat a circle. Like, nobody knows. Only I do. Because you're supposed to indicate which direction you're going, like as you enter the circle and as you're about to leave the circle. People just drive. They don't even yield. They just drive. You probably heard me complain about terrible driving. Driving is terrible. There's all sorts of crazies that also get behind the wheel, so you gotta be focused. Everybody's driving. As long as it's got a motor and it's registered, you can put it in the street. We're in a scenic route, Tri-County, 90 days on everybody else, like 10%. After 90 days, that's like almost end of summer. Like, yeah, in the summer. Well, maybe we can enjoy some low prices while people are trying to get rid of their inventory. Apple flew like 5 planes, like 5 cargo planes loaded with iPhones just before the tariffs hit, so they don't have to try and up prices on it. But you know, Apple, they're gonna goddamn up prices any damn way. Cause what? That's like saying petrol gonna run out, and you are gonna, like, petrol gonna go up, and now I gotta fill up my tank. Yeah, you fill up your tank, it's still gonna go. It's not like it's gonna go up for one day or two. That tank gonna run out, it's still gonna catch you, man. You just like mentally safe for a little bit. But yeah, you're not 100% safe. It's just a peace of mind for a day or two. It's like when they say it's like doomsday prep or something's going down. I mean, I ain't seen anybody like going to stock up on food and stuff. I should go check out Costco. That's where people usually stock up. And black people ain't going to no Targets, because Target and them, they messed up with the DEI. So a lot of companies, black folk, ain't trying to support them. But they'll support Costco, because Costco was like, we're not gonna do any DEI stuff. We ain't gonna fire no black folk or any other folk of other races. We ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So black people were like, alright, we'll roll with Joe then. So Costco is like a giant factory with all sorts of products, man. You find anything at Costco, man. Check out Costco. Check out Ross. Ross is like retail shop with all the retailers basically. If their stuff don't sell, the stuff kind of like go out of season or it's out of rotation, they kind of just give it to Ross and Ross sells it off. So they'll have like stuff from Macy's, stuff from other shops like Nike or whatever, Adidas, like all retailers. Like you can get anything, even like food and chocolates, like you find them at Ross, man. Get like fancy water. There's nothing you don't get at Ross. Like if you're serious about buying something and you don't want to pay like $50 for it or $100 for it, you just gotta wait it out, man. You wait it out, like in a month or so, if you're lucky, you find the same item at Ross. What could have cost you like 50 to 100 maybe at a retail place at a mall, you can get that ish at Ross for like half that. If it was like, what the hell? And that's the thing, everybody likes to just like hog one lane as if like there is no other lane, and you're like, what about this lane, people? It's just that mentality of like, man, I'm going this way, so I gotta get on this lane. And look at that, the whole lane, you could have been just stuck there, wasting time. modified, diesel, Karl Lagerfeld, anything you want. If it was 100, you get it at loss for 50. If you come back after a couple of weeks and they ain't sell it, you get it for 25. If they need to get rid of it some more and it's still there, man, it could be clearance and you can get that for like 10 bucks, 20 bucks. Hell, you can even get it when it's like